Hey, Choco. Uh-oh, I better drink. It's gonna, oh, I filled it up. Wow, that's really delicious. That's chai. But I put it on the chair. Hey, somebody here? It's really, I'm still testing with clarity, with playing with the camera, the new camera that has all these options. And I was like, I thought it was going to be simpler. So I'm working on it, on clarity. It looks so, there's some hands and happy hands. So maybe I did press something. Last few lives were very blurry. It's like I don't even want to come close to the camera because I don't want it to get blurry. So, good morning, buen día, hola, buenas tardes, buenas noches, good evening, wherever you are, all over the world. Welcome in. Yes, come on in, Soul Fit Soldiers. You see what I'm saying? The B way. We playing. That's the point, you know. Whether you're unwinding from the week, from the day, whether you're waking up to an amazing opportunity, to a possibility, to, you deciding today is your day, because it is. If you if you're here, if you woke up, if you could just breathe, if you could visualize, that would be, if you could do way more. Whoa, you see what I'm saying? So I did put the Pilates, the chair Pilates, that so having some chai and chair Pilates, and I don't know, could this be so far the least blurry spot that I've done the live stream in the last, bunch? Mm. As well, we try not to sit for too long. I would say maybe 5 minutes, but I know myself, if I put it in, I'll forget. More time will go by. And it has to do with the digestive system. And that's why we are balanced, our metabolism, our digestive system, more than our metabolism. That's something separate. But yeah, when we keep starting it and stopping it and starting it and stopping it, then we wonder why we're, not our best, not our healthiest, not our stomach, our tummy, because what we were like snacking and stopping and starting and talking, and you see, and this has so many medicinal benefits, packed with cinnamon. Oh my goodness, yes. I always make jokes like I used to do the Long Island iced tea, and now I do the chai tea. What can I do? Let me see. I do want to say hello. I just don't want everybody to get like blurred out. I don't know. Oh, well, that kind of works. Yeah, that works. It's just a little chai tea. Well, chai tea has blur. Okay. All right. Focus, focus. Because DJI Osmo, I was gonna have you guys in that corner, but as he does, as he is, as he's supposed to, he helped me out. So far, so good, right? I'm not blurry yet. I'm not gonna get blurry. Oh my gosh, can it be that I figured something out? That, I mean, some people on my live stream were trying to give me a few tips. I'm not sure. I was supposed to walk. I was supposed to walk like I was walking through the camera. Something about like the. So I tried it. Walking through the camera. Did it work? Am I through the camera yet? I'm not sure what they meant about cartoons and recommended a show I was supposed to watch. And once it gets past one, two, three, I'm like, whew, help me. I think it's working. I think I was able to come close to you and I didn't get blurry. Is this for real? Maybe because somebody was like wishing me good luck today. Like a lot of people were wishing me good luck. And now I have to relax because, like, maybe somebody's seeing me now, not just the blurry me, like, all over. All right, let's take advantage of it, right? Let's do the chair yoga, the chair Pilates, as they call it, right? Now, this is for anyone. This is for like anybody, any age, any size. You know, that's why I like it. Any color, any hairstyle, you know, because everybody has a chair for the most part that they can sit in, right? And that should be the case. And everybody has days or evenings where they know they want to do something. They know that they didn't do their physical ejercicio por la día, and but yet they don't feel like getting pumped and playing loud music, and they definitely don't want to go to the gym. But you still have to and want to align and move because as you're planting the seeds for tomorrow, which is a great day, which is like a fun day, which is a free day, possibly, right? For the most part, you want to feel your best. So, movement at the beginning of the day and movement at the end of the day, this creates the flow that we speak about wellness, health, wellness. So, this is a very simple way using the chair to do it, to not to go like out of your way, but still get it done, right? So, this is very simple. I know some other people are talking about how challenging it is, and even though it looks simple, to hold your arms up, right? So we want to do that for 2 minutes, which seems like nothing. You're like, 2 minutes, oh yeah, I've got this. So why don't we go for it then, right? And I'm gonna do it myself, and I'm just gonna use my count method. I'm gonna use the Silva method and the count backwards method. So I'll do my approximation of 2 minutes, and you can do yours either like by whatever you like. Okay, just do it, relaxing the shoulders, taking long deep breaths, just relaxing. And when you're ready, you begin. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I do feel it in my shoulders. I do feel it in my arms. I do feel it in the circulation. Also, I took it upon myself to do another task because it's still as a task for me when I have to try to remember. But I did use the Jose Silver method and count backwards. So 2 minutes, right? What would be 2 minutes? A minute, 60, right? And 60. So I did it backwards, and that's why you heard me do the 20, right? So, you know, I did, I just knowing that I was being on camera actually, made me think about it a little bit more. But for the most part, pretty good. Pretty good. I feel good about it. So allowing our bodies to assimilate, right? Assimilate. We're just sitting here relaxing anyway, so we might as well, yeah, assimilate the work that we have just done. So it might seem like a lot of work, but it doesn't take a lot of work. That was a misperception, what do you call it? Multitasking. You never get anything. You're like, yeah, you get burned out, or you get like on something to help you stay up and keep multitasking, and you're like, it's been proven finally scientifically, because we need social proof. So we need science to tell it's not healthy. When you know that you're not getting the sleep that you need, when you don't have the energy, when you can't complete the things that you desire that make you happy because you're multitasking, because the people that you work with, or whatever it is, realize that you're supposed to, or at least they perceive that you're supposed to be multitasking. And then if they pay you a couple more dollars, then you really better multitask. And so then it's all a big chaos, which it is right now. It's a confusion, it's a chaos, it's a bombarding, it's an overloading. Because why? There's so many different choices to where you should be in order to communicate with your community, communicate with the best of them, communicate better with them. But like nobody is actually, it's like, it's kind of like, you're here, you're there that day, you're trying to catch them. So we're coming back to just sitting in the chair, realizing this could be my office, this could be my creative space. Maybe I can actually come forward now. Actually, before it was not. Okay, so we're doing some speaking in between, right? Because this is a show, as shows do. But you would want to continue it at least in sets of three, like a kriya, which is a set of three. So we would do, let's say, that one, and then why not continue on, since you are strengthening the lower back, the abdominal walls already, continue with that. And so what we would do is move forward. And so you would allow, as opposed to what you would think would be, oh, pulling it up and start tightening right now. Not exactly. Yes, you want to gently pull in and up through your mula bandha, but you want to allow your abdominal walls to actually relax. And so as you're coming down, that's when you choose to squeeze. And so you come back up, you release again. So you're releasing your abdominal walls, and then as you're coming down, you're squeezing them tighter. You're actually squeezing as well here. So you have a little bit of obviously lower abdominal wall and pelvic, and then your outside of your glutes, right? Okay, so same thing, you bring it down, and then we are doing it for a count of 20. All right, ready? So we'll do that for 3 sets. Just for, you can build it up as you like. So, okay, really relaxing, releasing the habit of pulling in and out, trying to release the shoulders, taking long, deep breath, releasing, pulling in and up gently through the Mulabandha, and relaxing the belly. And squeeze the belly. Coming back up, release. So yeah, a gentler way of doing your abdominal work that really does work. Okay, so if you have a lot of energy and you see me on some other live streams and I'm pumping and pushing my legs out and holding up my legs and using my abdominal walls in another way, that's that energy. Now we're doing it in a much more relaxed way. But just as an effective way. Choco, Choco, you want to come in and say hi? Hi, Choco. We're doing a live. Come on in. Oh, come on up. Oh, Choco, come in and say hello. Oh, wow, even that works your arms too. Come on in, Choco. Can you? You can. Oh, you did it. You did it. You leaped the water barrel. The water at the top. Buddy, I think we finally figured it out, Choco, that, I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen at the beach, but we have, what is that? Let's get seeing there. Let's go see. What's going on? Choco, I think we can do it. I think we can say hello. Our routine. Hi. Hello. What is? Hi. Choco, don't eat that. I think we can. I think we're seeing people, Choco. I think we're really like not fuzzy me. I see something I've never seen before. What's that? This message. Nope. There's no messages that are being held for review. They're not. Any message that is being held review is that they're fibbing to you. They're actually being thrown in the trash. They're my YouTube team. What's going on? Who's there? We okay. Look, I wasn't able to get close, but now I can't even get back because it's like rolls up. I'm like, I want to see who's here. Stop. You. Okay. Brooklyn, Trident Woman. Oh, beauty. You caught me. You caught me. All right. Okay, look. Do you, Trident Woman? Wow, where is my wrench? Your wrench. Girl, you know, I went. I went and I tried. I did. I even took the picture, but I said I didn't want to disturb you and like get you to think, about other unnecessary things. But I did try to do it on a couple of people's channel that I didn't have a wrench, and I'm gonna send you the picture. It's like it says I only have two options, like either report them or block them. Like it doesn't give me access. So you and I have this little debate, right? So, oh my gosh. Is it clearer for you? Let's see. Shield, yes. Now I got, oh yes. Oh wait, I know. I saw that shield. What is that? Yeah, I saw that shield. All right. Okay, that's a good thing. Oh yeah, I told them. Blurry. Oh, blurry. See when I could move in too close. So, okay, I'm gonna move back out then. Blurry now. Hmm. You see, it was going really good and I got too excited. I cannot get that close. It's also good for me. Like they're trying to help me because I don't need to be literally like up sitting on your face, right? What do you mean? but not very blurry, not really. Okay, okay, not like before. Look, I tried, I pressed a few more buttons, I toggled. Yes, even when you, aw, hmm. I just need assistance then. It's just a matter of working the many, many options. It goes on and off. Yeah, it was telling me about that. Like when I spoke to my assistant, right? It was telling me that there's different reasons that it may do that. And so I am trying to figure it out. And I will figure it out because there's so many great news that I have to share. I was hoping this would be. Who's that? I love chocolate milk, especially when it's topped off. Yeah, chai. Chai. I love it. Try the chai. Because why? It's actually much more nutritious for you. So this is an instance where we can say, oh, should we have chocolate milk? Or should we try a chai? And we can even add cacao. See? So this is what I'm finding exciting about my journey. It's like the health is well journey. It's it's like, don't you get bored? Like your taste buds get bored? Like I found myself bored of like food, the same things all the time, having expectations that it should be extremely delicious, and then finding out that the chef wasn't really into what they were cooking, and like it wasn't nearly as delicious as something I could go home and make with love and like use the best ingredients that I could find. And and so I've gone even further with that, is explore new ingredients and explore new ways of making things, explore simpler ways. And this, a lot of this is something you know how they say what you want wants you. I wanted that. And so an opportunity came up with for me, or preparedness creates possibility, or we created it to create a retreat. And so that's the thing, the taste of the mind and the taste of the heart and the taste of the soul, it's all about where you literally, put your energy. Those are all concepts and ideas, right? Which we can debate upon whether they exist or not. But the fact of the matter is, I made the choice to go in a different direction and try a nutritional way of looking at the food, like to view it in a way it's going to energize me, it's going to help me with, let's say, my liver or my kidney. Especially that's why retreats are good, because you're focused and you have the person who's leading it, which it just happens to be someone you already know, who's right here. um if you know anything about the roads that we are walking, you can look at my on my little YouTube video. It's not that long, right? It says, where does this YouTube journey lead us? And we've got a beautiful road that we gather on this retreat. It's now, it's forever now, and every day is the experience, the experiment, the exposure, and the possibility. So I enjoyed my journey, and I am implementing ginger into my eating, my eating routine. Yeah, as you would call it, right? My eating, my cuisine. Yeah, as a way to activate and regulate the digestive system. So that's really cool, because I actually almost forgot it. And then when I did eat it, it just added another level of excitement to the meal, because it's like, it's got that pop and that pow, the ginger, and as it goes down. And so, yeah, I think that we can look at health, food, cuisine, comiendo, comida, in a new way. And healthy doesn't have to be boring at all. In fact, it isn't. Hey, yes, exactly. Hey, always for the mind. Yeah, a relaxed way of eating. Exactly. That's it. Because usually people are speaking. They're speaking a lot while they're eating and they want to know, yeah, what you think about their food. And they are um, drinking a lot, right? So I have decided to try to relax and eat since it is so crucial. It is so it's a whole experience in itself, so it shouldn't be rushed through or overlooked as something we, would like, oh, we just gotta like get you know because that actually we think, oh, we're doing better because we're rushing, we're hurrying and eating so that we can get to the work, but then we're not actually going to get the benefits, and in the end we're not going to be any good. So right, I think that's what we were getting at. Hey Sunny. Yeah, like we're just chilling. We were having some chai and I was doing some chair mate. And then a co creator is here with me, which I find to be quite interesting. And we have some great things that we are speaking on, conversing on, collaborating on. And I'm working on my new camera, really just trying to see what the quality of the vision is, how well people can see me. And by the 600 likes, I can tell it's going really well. Yeah, because that's what it is. Six, one of those numbers of Tesla, right? Tesla told us about the 369, the 693. I'm not sure about the combination, but yeah. Oh, wow. The message. Yeah, no, there's no reviews. They're just in the trash. So just don't waste your energy. Don't waste your language. We're our spells. We're leveling up, like truly to an empowering, and our language is a high frequency. And of course, we're in it. We're in it in the moment. And so we catch ourselves. We say, oh, wait, that wasn't uplifting. That wasn't inspiring. That wasn't. And the past, the future. So we remind ourselves to stay right here, right now, doing what we want, doing what we need, right, for our best self. So for me, it's being live stream. It's like saying, okay, take that chance again. I don't know. Maybe the reception is going to be better in the evening. Maybe there's something about, I don't know. So I appreciate you finding out with me. And in the meanwhile, we get some exercicios in. We did do the abdominal. Let's do the third one so at least we get, we can have all these ideas and concept, but if we don't get the job done, right? Even if there's some intervals, public service announcements in the middle, you guys have been watching, sometimes absurd the amount of commercials. So I'm not the only one. That's part of the bad subliminal programming. It's like, let us watch, let us focus, let us give to receive, right? So here's the last part, and that would just be sitting up straight. And again, we're going to lift up our arms again, and we're going to lift up our legs. So gently pulling it up through the mula bandha. And now we can put a little bit more attention on the lower abdominals as well, right? And so same thing, this is going to be 25. I like to do it like each side, right? 2, right? So we can do the same thing. We can always to practice our backwards, our Silva method, which ultimately is there's a purpose for it. It's called, and if you've heard any hypnotherapy or anything that is for relax, you sort of just kind of like drop, 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 right, into a relaxed state. So this is helping us to do that without actually having to sleep. So so I just do it as a way of practicing it. 22, 22, 21, 21. 14, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12, 11, 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. Yes. Doesn't seem like much, but it is. It's plenty, especially when you're unwinding from the day where you've already given so much. But in this way, we're releasing energy and we're relaxing and we're unwinding and we're telling our body, yes, it's okay to let go of that and come into the new for the evening, for your right now, which all those other problems don't exist. And we don't have to speak about them. We don't have to share them with anybody. Now we don't have to vent them because we are already venting it. We've already vented. See? And if we do some pranayama, pranayama, ujjayi breath, let's say, which is a very, very powerful breath. And that is like the nectar, creates the nectar, right? So then we're pretty set. And then we've pretty much figured out how we can utilize our tools, right? And we don't have to vent. And because nobody, even if they tell you, even if they say to you, it's okay, you can vent, it's sort of like they meant for like a few, like they just meant like maybe for a minute, like a real, like real venting. It's like, that's all really, they can't really, yeah, it's not good. Not good for you, not good for them. It will turn into gossip. It becomes like a novella, drama. And, you're like, so you don't want to be that story, right? Or that example of stress. So by venting, I think that we need to make verbal agreements before we speak with people at this point, because the code of honor, that what is between you and I, or spoken between BBFs and all that, is supposed to be just between them, but it becomes a bait. It becomes a perfect for the likes. It's just amazing. Next thing you know, they're like got the, they're like recording. You don't even know it. You're like, whoa. So something about, yeah, it's time to not vent and to let it out in other ways, right? Hey, oh, mom of three. Hey, you guys, hi, I didn't even recognize. I didn't see. I was just, giving my little. Wow, okay, cool, relax. Mom of three, I saw you showing some arroz con pollo, algo así. Una sopita. Lo vi. I see you moving and you're doing your thing. So thank you for pulling on out. Who says that, right? Like, pull up to the function. Okay, so good. All right, so we got some peeps. I'm trying to. Oh, Turkey. Oh, Turkey. We like Turkey. I think they must have some beautiful, beautiful traditions in Turkey. I've seen their crafts and their materials. Thank you for coming on in, Turkey. Yeah. Okay. So I did get some really, really good news today. Sometimes we wonder if our work, if our time or energy is being honored, is being respected, are we respecting and valuing our life force energy? All this speaking, is there anybody that's actually finding value in it? And even if it's comedy, even if it's just to chillax and not hear anybody blame you or tell you have to do something this way or that way, what I like to do is share the fact that I have made transformations, and that like a hip hop, lifestyle, a little bit more, reckless, let's just say, when I can say to you, switching up Long Island iced teas for chai iced teas, that might give you an idea, and there was a lot of lists. There was a lot of lists. There was lists beyond, right? So if I just tell you that, you can see, because I just love, absolutely positively love music, and I love when people are dancing, and I love when they're like super fly and super cool, and they got their own style, and they got their clothes, and I used to love the fact that in the night they were like way more free, open minded, way more cool. But I don't realize, like, I don't I didn't realize as how many people were utilizing substances to be that happy, right? So yeah, it's been a journey, realizing, deciding, having to see what we're going to keep and what we're going to say goodbye to, right? What we're going to try new. And I used to say, oh, please, dear God, don't let me become a yogi. Those yogi people, oh, don't let me even, like, don't, those weirdos, right? And the vegetarian, I was like, I walked in and out of the vegetarian cafe. I just like was like, no, this is too much. Just like this cafe, this shop, everything is too expensive. It's too small. I don't know what it is. So yeah. Oh, from Turkey. Yay, thank you. Okay, so sometimes we see each other and sometimes we don't. So don't mind me if I'm not speaking to you, because YouTube YouTube has this thing where I need to keep doing what I do, right? Which is I do yoga dance. So I cannot get into get Choco, hi. Willow, Zori, Choco. Come on. Who's coming here? Zori? I'm gonna see if Zori wants to come in. Or Willow, somebody wants to join me on a guest speaker. Oh, Willow wants to. I know Willow will. Do not bother her. Hey. Okay, go, go, go. All right, good. And don't bother Willow. Watch out. Watch out, Choco. Don't bother Willow. Oh, Willow's like, I'm making my appearance. I'm making my appearance. He's like, you have to clean up before the show. Let me help you. Let me clean you. He does. He cleans my fleas too. Oh. Downward facing dog. Perfect. Downward facing dog. Oh, Willow. Love you. Oh, want to clean more? All right. Willow's like, okay, that's enough. Okay, Willow, thank you for being so kind. Come. Hey. Say hello, because you have a friend named Luna. She's gonna come here and she's gonna get her fleas cleaned by Choco. Who's coming? Choco, you just stay here, okay? Oh, Choco. Oh, is he under my hair? Oh, you're hitting under my hair. Okay, see how cool and kind he stayed with me. He's a dancer. He's gonna let him have it. Okay, he's gonna clean him again. This is the animal connection. So animals are not actually as animalistic as we think they are. Like, we can actually work with each other, like different species and different people and different, like, oh my goodness. Hey, you see, he cleans him. He's cleaning him. Cleaning him. Thank you. Thank you so much, Willow. Thank you for doing that for us. Thank you for letting us see how he cleans you. They are actually, this is not just holding them for no reason. They have healing. Their purr is meant to heal. All right, he's like, that's enough. I'm getting out of here. He's just like going cleaning crazy. Does anybody like this or not? Who's ever watching? Is anybody liking and subscribing? Or am I just like, this is an animal connection here. This is a people connection. Oh, bye-bye, Willow. Okay, that's it. He's like, I'm done. Oh! Choco, what did you do? Is that like a power move? Dominating? He's like, I am not done with you. So yeah, that was amazing. Anyway, they're friends. They sleep together. Choco, come on in. Come on back. Come on. Come on. Say hi to Trident Woman and Luna. I don't know if she's still here though. But anyway, yeah, we're trying. We're working. To me, it looks better than it has been looking in the last few lives. So I'm really hoping that we could get this show on the road. See what I'm saying? I really do. Because who needs blurry? Right? We need clear. And we need to be able to see what's going on and why, right? So this is a yoga move. It might look like somebody else should be doing it, but it's actually a yoga move. You're like, wait, I think, what is that? It all depends how high you kick, right? But actually is for fertility, okay? Fergie, fertility, up. And there you go. So the higher you go, the more you can get into the pose. And then you need to straighten your back as always, right? Whoa. So fertility has many levels, as most women know. Whew. The new birth, the birth of the beginning, right? It can be. So yeah, that's a powerful move. So what we do on the left, we do on the right, up. So there you go, right? And then, actually, do not do that. I apologize. That little switch thing, don't do that. It's just because I do my dance thing and sometimes it comes on in. But no, it's up, up and over. And it is what it is. And then you work with your hips. Come down. You do not move your body like that. And then you do your arms. So it's this way now. So this twisting, this bonding, this creates tension, and you can see maybe where the hips have to be realigned. So yeah. I sometimes just use it, I just practice just to kind of practice and get that feeling of twisting it up. Sometimes we gotta look funny and be okay with it. Right? Yeah, some of the yoga moves, some of the things that are good for us, like the lion's pose, and then you have to do the breathing, and you have to stick your tongue out and over your eyes really large, and some people don't want to look that way, right? So, as well as when you do the powerful breath of fire, let's just say you might want to have a tissue with you, next to you, because you're not used to pumping your breath so strong that you might start to clear your nostrils. And so that means you have to blow your nose, right? So what if you don't have a tissue? You didn't do it. You didn't do it, but you had to. You know, you're like, just like in the beginning. What's that? Hey, how are you doing? Oh, Drew's movie club has been here before. Yeah, Drew, we're good. We're good. Back. I'm back. I'm testing the camera. So I was having a few very, very blurry live streams. And so yeah, we're just I was doing some chai and Pilates, right? Very simple. Either whether you're getting ready to get into the evening, into the night, and you're waking up, you know, wherever, because people are from all around the world, right? So it's always good to have a chair and some chai. Oh, it looks good now. So I'm just gonna stay here then. I'm not gonna move too close because I think that kind of interrupts it. It's kind of like, hey, agree, exactly. Maybe just staying here is my the camera, the way that it might be set up, it's like too much motion because I move a lot. But that's good for me. I am practicing. That's the thing. I need to hold my ground more, you know, and like not do what I say, not expend unnecessary energy, right? Right? So that could be a good thing. The camera is my friend. DJI is my friend. AI is my friend. Ben, Ben is my friend. Both Big Ben and the one on the the green. He's not on the dollar. He's on the big dollar. That's the way we can look at it. Big girls dollars. That's all it is. That's it. It's like there's the little girl dollars, the dollar dollars, and then there's the big girl dollars. Because when we need a few dollars, that's what we mean. It's like, so yeah, no big deal. It is no big deal. We are allowing the universe to show us that it's up to us what we want, because what we want wants us. So we can put 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. We can put as many zeros as we think that we can handle, that we can utilize. Hi, Willow. He's up on the fence now. Like he's out. He's probably hunting. I think he's like, I'm gonna pounce on Choco now. So isn't it cute? Did you get to see the whole the doggy cleaning the cat? Somebody said Brooklyn. They know me. Uh, Good. Stay with us. You got me, Sonny. You got me on that one. Have you had some experiences? Can you tell us what the universe says about us? Have you heard something in particular? I'm always open to listen. Uni, I know it says one, which is you, one, which is me, one, right? Uni, and verse. Verse is a song, right? Or a verse. Yeah. So that's what it said to me. One song. My song, your song. One note, our song. But it didn't say note. It said verse. So we gotta get our verses together and create a song. How's that? Universo. Yeah, you see my even my seemingly little workout, was enough to wind me down. And it's especially because I put the counting backwards in it. I put the Jose Silva method. Now this is something that actually is being studied and used by many, many thought leaders, like teachers, sharers, what do you want to call them? Coaches, the leaders in some kind of industry. They're using this technique, this method, right? Because it works. He's an engineer. He was an engineer. He's still an engineer. Hey, hi. Oh, David. David's back. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, he was an engineer because he's now in another dimension and he has 10 children. I imagine they are still well. I believe they lived in Laredo, Texas. So you can. Oh, wow. That was a great jump. He has to jump over the water trough. That time, I think his foot went in a little bit, didn't it? Like, when the horses do the jumps, that's what he just did. Did you see him with his whole cleaning thing of Willow? Oh my goodness, this is. Oh, wait, you're gonna drink the rest of my chai tea? Somebody wrote to you, Choco. Someone wrote you a message here. My hair is just like. Oh, we got an invite. Algeria, wow, with the desert. Yes, we're coming. Algeria. Oh, I love when he jumps like that. I just love sports. I love extreme. It's like I love surprises. So that's what I'm saying. Like when you get physically well, physically fit, and you can just surprise people and just like you do some kind of a leap, a jump, you rollerblade, you roller skate when you didn't think you could, and just all of a sudden, like you could check me out, rollerblading. Wait, roller skating. Okay, I'm going to be roller skating. I have my roller skates. But the ice skating, I want to ice skate again actually too. I want to do I want to roller skate, rollerblade. I tried already. I used to skateboard, but that was that ended in a few broken bones. Let's just put it that way. And then they tried to make me heal myself, to fix my broken bone, just in the schoolyard. It's like just here, just roll your foot on a bottle and crack your own bone back into place, little warrior. Save us all the big trip and some unnecessary procedures. We gave it a shot. He didn't work because there were more than one bone broke. He's like, wait, this ain't work. Oh, you can do it. we're not gonna get into the war hero stories. That's why we're soul fit soldiers, because we made it through. We got the scars to show for it. Shoot! Choco, what's going on? Who's there? Oh shoot, somebody is walking there and some dog, and I don't know who they are. Choco, it's okay. Let them go their way. Choco! 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 All right. The good thing is he's protecting me. And the great thing is the other evening, he somebody that I know was coming, but they were coming with somebody else that I didn't know, and he did not let them pass. They actually had to make a call. So that was very, very impressive. That's what a good guard dog does. He's like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Many Choco. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I think we know the person, so I don't hear him. I don't hear any growling going on. All right, I'm sorry. I got distracted by the action. Let's see here. Yes, oh David. Yes, you're right. You are right. The weather is acting up in all different places, all kinds of ways, right? And I know that it's a challenge to deal with the weather. So let's try to prepare ahead of time. Let's try to have what we might need to be comfortable, to be safe, the generators, right? The batteries, some good old fashioned things that you might have forgotten about, like some matches come in handy. Some, because yeah, you need lighters, get some matches, the long stick kind. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like they come in handy if you have to light a fire, and the ones that have like the thing that are long and you can do it. The ones that are like little jets, like so pick up the different kinds, and of course, Choco. Trying to like not get angry but use the power of my voice when we are dog training. As you know, we're doing it now as we speak on the live. So anyway, what else could you get? It might not be, of course you want to have food in your house, and of course the best would be um you know, fruits, vegetables, and things like that. But maybe if you're going to be in for several days, you want to get like root vegetables that'll hold up longer. You want to get like beans, and then you want to get like some dried fruit, right? And some supplies for cleaning, so can stay on top of it, right? Personal hygiene. So you just make a little list so that when the bad weather comes and the cold comes, you already have your chai tea ready. You already have your fuzzy blanket that you got, on the discount at the deals place, right? What they call, what are those they're all over the place. They're like, oh, bargain, should have cost this much, and you're rather like, wait a minute, we know it should have cost even less than it says here, but we'll take it. They're like, wait a minute, high end, low end, my end. So anyway, what I'm saying is that it's not a bad thing when the weather allows us to stay home, to work from home, to not go to work, to, downtime, or time with our family, or time to, as they say, be the clean boss, that organize your your office space or create your office space. Look at me. This is my new office space for now, my new creative room. And we're playing around with the camera. Playing around with everything, really. So yeah, I'm getting back into the move, back into the groove, you know. I'm waiting and looking, and I'm seeing the, you know, the numbers, and, you know, still checking in with the YouTube crew, because yeah, as soon as I get good, like, you know, this is it. This is it. This is what we're waiting for. This is the collaboration. This is the stepping it up to producing and creating. And, you know, that's the thing. I've had the time, and everybody, some people are doing really well very fast. They just really know what they're doing. They're tech savvy. They're just like on it. So they're becoming director producers, cinematographer, you know, stylists. They gotta get it all together. So everybody has their own time frame and learning curve and reasons. And, you know, I think, not that I think, I do know that the success comes in many levels, and not everyone can see the success that you have, that like, you can't judge your awareness level. Like, no one can see that. They can tell by your actions little by little, right? But you're like having these bursts of realizations and these, you know, amazing new sensations and feelings and reasons to be present and only present and making your boundaries. You can't expect others to see your growth, your inner standing. So that's what we're doing, is inspiring the individual, the you, the we, the us, to be united in the goal, but yet individual in the action, right? Because only you can wake up with a smile on your face. Only you can wake up and say, whoo, I'm so grateful to have another day to co-create, to work on my project, to, you know, be the what I might have once been, and now I can fit in, you know, and I can lift up, and I can do my royal dancer pose, you know, better than yesterday. So I have my goals, right? And that's kind of the game, like to win, right? Only who can say, only you can say if you're winning, no matter even what it looks like on the outside, right? Like what car you drive, or like stuff like that. That's what we did. That's what we do, and we collaborate with quantum thinkers, with source players, with people who are striving to bring health as wealth for real. Like, you know, Fashaw, they're just like not fooling around. They're creating products. You know, they're writing books. They're doing interviews. They're doing the studies, and I'm glad. You know, the musicians reaching out to me, the musicians saying, here, use my music, please, you know, okay, let's see what we could do. Oh, let me give you a little advice. Oh, you know, this is what I think. And it's positive. It's like, they call it constructive criticism, right? It's not even criticism. It's just like, so it's very cool to have co-creators, people that actually appreciate. And I just need to integrate again that YouTube creators are very, very special, very unique. It's a unique opportunity. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate everyone who hooks me up, who writes a comment, who sincerely, you know, believes. Like, even if they're not actually doing the work themselves, but they believe in my project, in my TV show, in the fact that, you know, I'm collaborating and that I have these goals and these dreams. And so they're supporting that it happens, that the show, that the fashion events, that the collaborations, that the quantum physics conversations, that the soul fitness soldier gear, you know, the alchemist soldier, you know, the B way. You see what I'm saying? That it all happens, that the merchandise, that the gear, that the giveaways are real. So that is what I appreciate. the inspiration, the motivation. Oh, like he says, Vishnu said, there is something going on the internet. Some people are making money. There's some underground thing going on. Oh, that's so cute. I think you secretly know the secret to life. That's the key. I think we all do. I'm gonna put that up there. That is very cute. Let's put that. I think you see. Where is it? Message deleted. No, I don't want to delete it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man, what do I do now? Channel activity. Add as a moderator. Wait, no. Hide. Oh, did I delete your message by accidente? Can I put it back? Put user in timeout. No. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Ah, a mosquito was getting in my face. You probably saw it and was distracting me. I think you secretly know the secret to life. Maybe they're not supposed to know the secret, so I'm sorry I didn't tell them. Wasn't able to post it. But did I do that? How can I? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, apologies. Why did I do that? The polar vortex. Okay, Adventure Boss X. I didn't mean to delete your message, and I hope I didn't put you on any timeout either. But it happened by accidente. You see? It gets a little weird. The camera, it like changes. First you need help. It's okay as long as you read it. Yeah, I think it's our secret. I think that, there are certain things that really shouldn't be discussed casually. And so then of course I would just stop at that because that is like the endless story. Everyone, that's the point, right? Who has the secret? Who's got the secret sauce is the question. Because ultimately, that's all it is. It's your secret sauce. People are attracted to you for that. You got something different. Your secret to life is different than my secret to life. And that's what makes it so exciting, and interesting and curious. And then we create these debates about it. But really, it's not a fight. We want it. We need it. It gives us, it's just like, it's like having your rival. We have rivals. People have always figured out in the end that they love their rival. They're like, oh my gosh, my rival. I got rid of my rival. Now what? Or my rival is gone and now I have nobody to is my match or to raise me up. You always kind of you are attracted to what you think might be better, right? Because we strive always to thrive. So if we see somebody that's thriving, and so some people call it envy, but it's all how you approach it. You can see that thriving and it gives you a feeling of aliving and you want to be thriving too. So there's ways of appreciating this interaction and this debating, as they call it, right? They always told me that, yeah, I would just do crazy things like be talking to people in the middle of the night, when they're flying as high as they can go, and I would just be saying these kind of things to them. It's hey, I know you're having a great time tonight. I know you're partying. I know that, you probably did a little bit of this or that, but before it's too late, I never would say before it's too late, but that obviously was like in my subconscious where I'm like, maybe if I just like tell them like how cool and how talented and how beautiful that they are right now, they might not run down the wrong road and keep going because they gotta value who they are. Like they don't really value who they are. So they're trying to escape, right? Or not that they don't, but people around them don't. So, and then sometimes they would just be like, wait a minute, who do you think you are? You know, I'm like, well, this is a good time. This is as good a time as any. In fact, I probably won't see you during the day. So, let's put that up there because that exactly is the goal. You actually got it right. If you look at my channel, the 2026, the update is the Alchemist Soldier. This is mine. This is ours. This is us. This is what's coming. The gear, you know, the attitude. It's all started to come together. I wasn't rushing it. I didn't have you know, I was just coming on, trying to get on, you know, and get with the program and not being, you know, all messed up about my image. And then the camera, it was way worse, like falling all over the place. And now I manifested the DI, which is the latest and the greatest, the gimbal, right? So it's happening, and by you saying this, it's an affirmation, right? It's an alignment, and yet at the same time, you might find me just being completely one day, just like playing some hip hop music and just like, you know, being me that day. So that's kind of the challenge now too, is developing the show in a way that people, like a recipe, right? They know in which direction it's going to go, in general what it's going to be about, but yet we have the liberty to be and become and explore the different aspects of ourselves, right? You know, I don't know about the niche, because I think just being positive is a niche of its own. Try it for a while, try it for days at a time. Try to utilize positive language as opposed to negative. Not that negative doesn't exist, but we can try to uplift our own selves through eliminating the can'ts, the don'ts, the won'ts, the shouldn'ts. And it's like a little game to try to say it in a positive way. I have an example where I used a negative, and I was communicating with someone, and it just didn't come off as polite. Where I could have used other words, you know, and yeah. So anyway, did we put that up there? We put something. Very wise. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Thank you. Well, you know what? We're all good stuff. Choco, who you barking at now? It's all good stuff, okay? That's the key. Share with me your good stuff, you know. Come onto my community, onto my posts. Leave me some of your words of wisdom. Leave me some of your cultures, tips. Maybe some of the cuisine that's healthy. I love from India. There's so many things in the Ayurvedic. There's so many herbs and spices like turmeric, right, and ginger. And we've got some really good news concerning turmeric, ginger, and black pepper, lemon, right? I don't know if some of you recall, but there was some sponsorship going on. Yeah, there is. There's some sponsorship going on, and that's for health and wealth, and that happened. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the slap. The slap. It's like a slap. Do I have that video? I don't know if do I have that video? or you can go over to tridentwoman.com. No, yeah, she has tridentwoman.com, but it's a YouTube channel, and then you can see it like where she gives me the slap, because we're sharing it, right? And I'm telling you, it's so strong. It's so good. Like I look like when I see it, I see myself drink it, and then I go like this. It's like, oh my gosh. It's like, wow. Power. It's power. Listen, okay, Choco is barking. I'm gonna get going. It's been my pleasure to be with you. Oh, because it's starting to rain a lot. Okay, Choco, I get it. All right, gotta get some things. It's starting to rain. See, this place is good. I'm protected. I might have to make this my studio. Thank you for coming on in. Thank you for joining and liking and subscribing. I mean, I see the hundreds of likes. I know that algorithm is going to see that and like it and give me more opportunities to bring you nature and bring you mobility and bring you healthy recipes, right? And great music from around the world. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Choco, do you want to say goodbye? Choco, come on, say goodbye, and then we'll go. Is that it? You want to say goodbye? Come on, you want to come say goodbye? No, he's like, what are you doing? No, he's like, let's just go. I'm sorry. Okay, we're going. Choco wants to go. I'm going to go.